right, good evening, everybody. I am here with Josh. We are going to show you the My Hero Academia TCG.
Okay.
It's a new IP on an old game.
So it was all part of the UFS, Universal Fighting System.
I mess it up every time.
Every time because it
I
was
want
reiterated.
to say UFC too.
it was reiterated into universes, and then this is all part. When you look at the back of the cards, universes card system. This began with UFS, which included games like Yu Yu Hakusho, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter. Cowboy Bebop, Mega Man. My Hero is a standalone. You can use My Hero cards in previous sets, but they don't allow you to use in your Fire Tokiyami any Scorpion cards from Mortal Kombat. So,
why are they broken? Or
there's a lot of keywords that are still not used in My Hero that you will find in standard.
Okay.
Such as reversal, multiple, a bunch of other different ones.
So let's start. We'll talk about, this is a hero-based game. So here's Midoriya. I believe one of us will be playing him first.
Yes.
So you have a couple things in there. Top left corner, you see a red number.
That is the difficulty or the cost of, or what you need to check to play that card.
And we'll get to that. That could range from, are there zeros?
I have not seen a zero. There's
1 to 6
Yep.
so far. Bottom right corner, and these are on every card, is the blue number. That is the actual check.
Correct.
To play the card, which we'll explain. And we have these play mats with the pluses, the kind of helpful plus, 0 plus, 1 plus. We'll explain all that. The top right corner is when you go to block, and we will explain that. You see, it is like a fighting game. It has that high, mid, low attack.
Correct.
So when we show you the attack card, that'll make more sense. And then the green number there, with it looks like cards, that's your hand size. They all vary from character to character. And the heart is your life. We are obviously using the app here on the phone. These mats do have a little counter. I have it covered right now.
Yes,
so
you do.
You can't see that. There's a little life counter there, so if you wanted to, you could have a little token. Just track your life.
And this game's different than Flesh and Blood. You cannot exceed your max vitality. You can get back up to 28 with these particular characters, but you cannot exceed it.
And we aren't going to go too much into these right now. These are enhances. We'll get to that when we play. It'll just make more sense. So let me move him back. Look at that. So let's try and do this with less clicks this time. 1, 2.
There's Bakugo.
So there's Bakugo again. And these decks, these are the rival decks. You buy a pack, you get these 2 decks. They're not bad.
Now they're made to go against each other. And with the first set, there's exclusive cards to the rival deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are you want a play set, you need 2 rival decks.
Actually, you need 4.
You need 4?
Yeah. There's 2 cards in there that are only one of.
What? Ugh.
Yep. The one you're going to show determine victory smash.
Oh, okay.
Capabilities for Bakugo, and how's her impact?
And something else we did not discuss. You see there are on the that would be the left side of the card. There are 3 circles.
There are a total of 12 different symbols.
So you can see, actually they have no crossover there. So those are 6 of the symbols. Deck building is you must pick one of those 3, and all cards in the deck must contain that symbol.
Correct.
So basically, for these characters, you could play 3 different
you can have
versions.
Good, life, or order for Midoriya, and then for Bakugo, there we've got air, death, and fire.
Yeah, and that's what. That's only.
That's half of them. Then you've got here on the Summon Dark Shadow Chaos, evil, all, Void. Which two am I missing? Water. And oh, this is gonna bother me.
Well, maybe they'll be on the. So let's show what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show an attack card. Oh, except someone is not too bright there. All right, attack cards have some other symbols here. On the right side, you're going to have two things. You're going to have the circle, which is high, mid, low.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is pointing. It's a 5, and it's pointing to the high slot. That is the speed of the attack, which we'll use later. And then the bottom is the damage of the attack, which usually never stays at that value.
No.
Usually they get cranked up. There's also enhances again, which we'll explain.
Should have a keyword there too.
Yes, this is a punch. So the keywords I think come in handy too. A lot of times it's a combo. So the combo might say combo punch, meaning you had to play punch
previous to that card.
Previous to that card.
We'll get to that.
So it's that fighting game style of combo. There are combo breakers. Are they put them in?
Breaker is a keyword.
Breaker, yeah.
You'll see that all enhances have orange text as for enhance. So keywords that are in orange basically mean they can be an enhancement on that keyword due to that keyword. And there's also be green, which is responses. The only big response keyword you will find is breaker, but these decks we will not see that.
Here you can also see the different numbers. It is a 5 check to play it. Mm-hmm. If you check with this card, though, it is only a 3. And that will also make a little more sense
when we actually play the game.
Yeah, when we get to it. And then let me show the other main type of card we'll see today, because I don't know that we have the green ones.
No, not in these decks.
These are our foundations. Oh, there's a 0.
That's for your check. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the check value. Yeah. Never a 0 on the bottom right. I've seen ones.
So again, there we're looking at, and we didn't talk about, you can see the defense value. It is a mid defend, the 3 symbols on the side. What foundations are, they work as they can be a resource. Mm-hmm. If you fail a check, you can exhaust foundations to gain resources. And they also have enhance abilities. So this one says flip, gain 1 health. We'll get to that in the attack phase. Then there's an enhance step. You go back and forth till both people pass. But again, that will make a little more sense when we actually do it. Mm-hmm. There are what are the green cards? I didn't pull them up.
So those are what are called assets.
Let me get rid of this. Are they? They aren't in these decks, are they?
They are not. Assets are basically put down in your stage, similar to foundations. They cannot be committed, though, to pay costs. It's just a card that's there that you can use. And then there's also action cards. Action cards are blue. Most enhances are played from cards that are on the board, either from your stage or from your card pool. Actions, though, can be played as enhancements from your hand. Yep.
All right. Maybe we just fire it up and kind of explain stuff as we go here. So again, it's hero base. Yeah, I'll take Bakugo. So the character goes there.
I'll take the star of the show.
And then we're just gonna roll off here to see. Oh.
I think you're going first.
Now, is that a choice?
Yes, it is your choice.
Generally, do you want to go first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless there's certain characters. Mina likes going second. There are a few other ones, but predominantly you want to go first.
Gotcha.
Another good thing with your deck construction, you'll want to know your checks. There are 4/6 checks in each of these decks, I believe. Can't remember.
It's the lowest 3.
3 will be the lowest.
Okay.
If you play my Bakugo deck, there are 1 checks.
Yeah, generally the more power. It's usually those attacks are those powerful attacks are going to be poor check cards.
Yes.
And when we say check again, this will make a lot more sense. Turn 1 is usually
Similar to Flesh
setting
and
up.
Blood, it's very.
We're
just gonna go.
Yeah. So player 1 must exhaust their character.
Correct.
Because you can exhaust your character. Or yeah, commit it. I'm getting my games confused.
Yep.
I don't want to say tap.
Nope.
I yell at Zach for that. No tapping. No tapping.
You commit.
You commit.
Commit your character to start. Player 1. So on the first turn, both players. You're drawing 6.
6, 4, 5, 6.
Both players may mulligan, as since he's going first in the first turn, if he would decide he doesn't want that hand, he would throw away his entire hand and draw up again. You do that up to 2 times. The player going second may selectively mulligan, like I'm going to get rid of 2 cards and then draw.
I'm going to keep my hand. So
you're keeping your hand. I'm keep drawing 2 more, and then I'll reshuffle.
Oh, thank you, B-Dog, for the prime. I got to figure. We need to like have some explosions on the screen or something. Thank you for the sub there. All right, so I guess no. We'll get right in. So what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So I have a 0, 2 1s, and a 2. You actually want to make your harder check first.
Yep.
So since this check is a 2, I'm going to play this first. And now you can see it's +0. Your first one is just at face value.
Can't see the first card. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong spot.
So what happens is then you flip a card and you check the blue number.
Yep.
So 5 is equal to or greater.
Yep.
That goes in my discard.
Checked.
That card is checked. Now I want to go to the 1. So now it's the second card in the chain, or I keep saying chain, or the
in the card pool.
Card pool. They get progressively more difficult.
There you go.
So now, because it's a 1 plus the other one, I flip a card. I have a 3.
It checks.
Checks. I'm going to do one more 1. Now, you can choose to stop at any time.
Correct.
If you ever fail a check, that's the end of your turn.
Correct.
And we'll explain that. So again, now it's 1 plus the 2 additional kind of tax there. 5, that one's good. And knowing these are all 3s, I mean, these are all 3 plus 0. And that's a 3, although I'm losing some good attacks there.
Yeah,
but
good for me.
At that point, I do not want to go on. So what happens is I'm done. So all these come down to your stage. I'm gonna put these on top of each other. The same thing. And then
You do not. At the beginning of your turn.
Beginning of your turn. And draw, right?
Yeah. You do not draw, but at the beginning of your turn.
First turn, you're not going to see it. The interesting thing in this is saving cards to block.
Yes.
If you play out your whole hand, you're just like, then I'm leaving Josh. He can just come across for whatever he wants. And 28 life does not last very long if you get some combos off.
No, it does not.
It can evaporate quickly.
All right. So as going second in the first turn, I have the option to review a card. In other words, discard 1 card and then draw up to your hand size. But as you're going second in the first turn, you get to draw 1 extra card. It's the only time that happens. And then we will start trying to play. I'll check this on a 2. We're going to check this on a 3. We're going to check this on a 4.
Oh,
We're going to check.
So the other thing Josh could also do is you can always commit your character if
Correct.
you fall 1 short. So when it happens,
Right
all right,
here.
Perfect example.
1, I needed a 4, so I'm going to commit my character to pass that check. And then we will attempt on a 4. That was a very bad line I chose there, but that's okay. So I failed that check. I needed a 4 to check, and I checked a 3.
So that card gets discarded.
Correct. And then that's my turn.
All right, so
first thing you'll do is ready your stage.
Ready everything up. Then I can choose to review a card.
Yes.
Which I'm going to keep my hand. My hand size is 6. Hand size is 6. So I'm going to draw up 2 6. There we go. Feel like probably want.
At any point in the game, you may look at your own discard pile. You may look at your opponent's discard pile. You may look at face-down foundations in your stage. You may not look at face-down momentum, but we will get to momentum when it happens.
So let's just go right into attack. So I am going to play a signature right swing. It is a 4 difficulty. No, there's no kind of tax there. It's the first card. And I check that with a 5. So now's where we move to this next step.
Yep. Enhancing.
So it starts with active player, right?
Correct. There are responses as well. So responses can be played when the conditions are met. You will really not see it in these decks.
Well, this one is response commit. After your fury attack is blocked, draw a card.
And actually, the card you just discarded, if you would destroy that.
Bakugo,
Yep. So
and this is a fury card.
Yes.
So if this is blocked, I do get to draw a card.
Yes.
So the first thing I think I'm going to do, these are really defensive enhances.
Hard to believe with Bakugo.
So what I will do first.
So that's a high. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the speed is 3. It's a 3 high for 4 damage. But my first thing is discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. So I am. Dude, now that I said that, I don't. Because I think I'm gonna discard encouragement and I'll get rid of latent skill.
Okay.
So I will draw up 2 cards here.
Basically the card you had in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna commit this and draw a card. Passing the torch.
I believe. I will pass.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. What do I got here?
You can destroy.
Oh, to add damage. That's right. And then another response after your first is resolved. Discard from your card pool.
Blocked fury.
Or blocked, yeah. So basically, if Josh decides to block this, and the reason you want to discard it is, I'm back to that 0 slot.
Yes, you get rid of your progressive difficulty.
Yeah.
Basically, keep your card pool cleared.
So you were passing?
I pass as well. So once both players pass, you go to the block stage. Now this is perfect for teaching how this game works. He is attacking with a high attack. I'm going to block with a mid. So you can block off zone, but you will still take half damage.
Round it up.
Up, correct. The only thing that rounds down is Kirishima 2, but...
So basically, like an in danger, any mid block can technically
block
any zone. You're just not going to fully block.
Correct. So obviously, high blocks will block high.
And on these cards that say block, that's still, if you half block it, it's still...
It would say partially or fully blocked. So this is a block. If I pass, you can do your responses. Yes, it's very kind of like Fab, how read the card very well. All right, so we take the speed of this attack, which is 3. And then we take the shield, the value in the shield, which is a 2. So the speed of 3 plus 2 would be 5. I need to check a 5 to successfully block this. I checked a 3. So I can commit 1, 2 more cards to successfully pass that check. So 3, 4, 5, check a 3, 4, 5. So that would be blocked. Now I did only partially block, so I take half damage, so I'm going to take 2. Then there would be your responses.
Yeah, so I have 2 responses.
Correct.
After your free attack hits, I can...
You definitely want to do the Bakugo face. Clear that out of your card pool. Now, that's the question, though, because you did do half damage. It still did damage, so you could push it down to your momentum.
I'm unfamiliar with this. Are there are there momentum cards in here?
The biggest one you will get is capabilities, but that is a foundation. Otherwise, I gotta think.
I actually think I'm fine with discarding it.
Okay, Blast Rush Turbo is the other card that you would want a momentum in that particular deck.
The question is, do I want to...
Draw another card.
Yeah, I will commit that. I'll draw another card.
And then how responses work is very similar to enhances. It would be Joe first, then me. I have no responses, then it would be response again.
And in all these phases, it's double pass. So if Josh passes and I do something, he can jump back in.
Yes, it can.
When you pass, you're not out. You're just once both players pass consecutively, then that phase is over.
That's correct.
So I will not. I'm going to pass then.
Okay. And move on.
Oh no, wait! I did say I want to do that, didn't I?
Did you want to clear it?
Yes, I do want to get rid of that.
Okay. I'm taking down your momentum. Okay.
Nope, not going to momentum.
Okay. I got nothing.
So that puts me. Let's do, well, you know what, for purposes of teaching the game, let's do a point blank incineration.
Okay.
So now again, I'm at a 5 check.
Yep.
Now had this been out, that's why you discard it. It would be over here. It turns into a 6 check. So 5 check, which I got.
Pass.
So that's a bonus.
3 mid.
Yes, it is a 3 mid for 6. So when you look at those defense cards too, like when you're deciding, sometimes you're deciding what cards to hold the block.
Yep.
You really want the low numbers there because that's
Usually, yes. Better.
All right. So
You're first enhance. I have no responses. No responses.
All right. So I'll do this. If the next attack you play this turn is a
low, I believe.
Oh, it's mid.
Is it mid?
Mid.
Okay.
It gets +3 speed.
Okay. I will pass.
So what do we want to do there? We want to add what's mid?
Yep, orange. Sorry, let me put it correctly. Low.
And Josh does these colored dice
coded.
here. They actually they're really helpful. Damage, you know.
Red is your high, orange is your mid, yellow would be your low, which matches the color on the cards.
What else do I have here? Nothing that I want to do. So
Not really.
I will pass then.
Unless you want to destroy that agitation, you get the +2 damage.
Well, I think I'm.
6 damage. 3.
Oh wait, sorry, I missed something.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. There is a keyword here.
What keyword is it?
Stun 1.
Excellent.
That's why I played this, so we could show the stun.
So stun basically forces me to commit a card.
And this is one of the things about the game. There are a lot on the card, so you got to remember.
It is an orange.
It is. The text is the color of enhance is kind of like a orange to yellow color on the font, so it is there. So stun X, in this case stun 1. Your opponent must
commit up to how many
yeah
cards the stun particular says.
Yeah.
Yep. I will pass.
Okay. I'm passing.
So 3. Well, just to show for purposes, we will attempt the block. This is off zone again.
So again, my speed is 3.
4, 5, and this is the second card in my card pool, so you got to have progressive difficulty.
Even on blocks. Yeah.
Yes. I need to check a 6. There are 4 6 checks in this deck, and I know one of them is already in my discard pile. I checked a 5.
Oh.
I failed.
See, that's where stun 1.
Yep. And then I will take the full 6. Okay. And then I'm just going to slightly tap this.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
The reason we do that
Did I
is
say tap?
yeah, it's fine. That will go into your momentum.
You have the choice.
There is a keyword, yes. You don't have to put it in there.
You got me on the ropes. Keep it coming.
Yeah, we're gonna
classic Bakugo.
Yeah, we're gonna do a long-lasting explosion. So it's a 1 + 5. So I'm looking for a 6.
It is a mid.
It is a mid.
So the floating effect from the enhance from the first card.
So it's that puts it at an 8 speed. That's a
yeah.
So, but let's see if I pass. So we got a 5. I'll just actually I'll do this one. So that's my 5, 6 to allow that to happen or playable now. So in hands.
Give the next card stats.
I was dumb. I played these out of order.
Yes, you did, but that's okay. Do you want to do that in hands?
You know, I played them out of order because I originally had this one and had no mid attacks, and I forgot when I did the discard 2. Next attack you play is high.
Gets +3 speed.
Yeah.
If your next attack is mid, it gets +3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I will pass.
I will also pass.
All right, so that's coming at. Oh yeah.
That's an
Temple
8
block.
speed.
1, 2,
so
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Midoriya's taking it.
it's all good. Do I just let it there and put out some more?
Foundation's good.
Yeah, I'm only at 4. I feel like I might want to.
And he naturally destroys his foundations.
Yeah, so we'll do this. Let's fight bad guys.
Now the thing is, this floating effect from that Hance, as it says, your next attack. So you could play your attack way down here, and it would still get that floating effect. So
you know what?
Okay.
Let's because this card says something.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a
good one.
Instant explosive release. So the
mid
mid thing goes away. It's not a mid attack, but it does get the +3 speed. So it is a 5 check. The 2 plus the 3. I got a 5. I'm getting lucky here, not having to waste my.
That first enhance is good.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. So it says add this attack to your momentum after it resolves. Only playable if your first attack this turn dealt damage, which it did. Which is why we kind of
Well, actually, it was the one prior to that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got rid of that.
I took 2 from. I will pass.
I'll just play the next one. Does +2 damage. I don't.
If
think
it hits, yep.
I don't think I'm coming in.
Pass.
I got nothing else. I don't think.
I'm taking another 3.
All right. And then let's do.
Before you do that, don't forget your.
Oh, yep, goes to momentum.
Yep.
Because that one had to, right?
Yes, as soon as it resolves.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did. That's why I did on purpose. So now
that goes down.
Back to a 3, which I know is an auto succeed, which it was a 3. I will play one more.
On a 4.
On a 4.
Checks.
It is a 5.
Remember, you got to block.
Do I have to?
You don't have to.
Do 20 damage?
We don't block in America, remember?
No.
Can I do 20 damage? Yes, he can.
I will. Yeah, I will hold this.
Okay.
So now, my debate is, I'm just going to.
How much do you want your momentum? So basically, what happens is
I'll put it there just in case.
You would clear your card pool from right to left.
Oh, and one thing to mention: enhances cannot be played while they're in the card pool.
Correct. Unless.
Or at least foundation ones.
There's one card that I know of that can play. There might be.
Oh, this hit 2, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I think 2's okay.
Okay.
I'll put that there. And then these come down.
Correct.
3 of those. And
yeah, you're really reducing the speed of my punches, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what he does? Punch?
Yep, this is a punch deck. So it'll be my turn. First thing you do is you ready your stage, everything in your stage. Your review, I'm going to keep this card. I'm going to draw
that means it's an attack.
Maybe. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We're going to start with a reverse throw, which is perfect because then we can learn all about the throw keyword.
The throw, yes.
3.
Wow. Josh is not a...
No, this is not good for me. Well, this is going to cause some damage. I really want that, so... Alright, so it's a 5. So, if this attack deals 5 or more damage, I will get to draw 1 card. That'll be your enhance. First, let me talk about the throw keyword. This has the throw keyword. Throws, no matter what, if you fully block, will always cause half damage.
Yeah. So if you block out of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Out of the zone?
Zone, yeah. It won't, it's
still half damage.
So if I have it's a mid, so if I have a low or high, it's kind of dumb. Yeah. Because it's going to do half damage anyway.
Even if you block with a mid, it would cause half damage.
Yeah.
There's ways around it. There's certain
So
cards.
I'm gonna let that one go.
You don't let it hit you?
Oh wait, we do enhances, right?
Yeah, I did the...
I'm passing.
I will... My next punch attack is -1 difficulty.
So that's a flip ability.
Mm-hmm.
So that card basically is a blank card now, but
Correct.
can be used as a resource to
pay the cost
play other
of
stuff.
Your checks committed. Yep. Pat, yours? Your enhance? I'm sorry, we should do...
I'm passing him.
I will pass as well, so it's on the block. It's a 2 mid for 5. Taking the 5?
Taking the 5.
All right, so the floating effect is it did 5 or more damage, I will get to draw a card.
Is that from it?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was the first enhance I
Yeah.
did. Then we will bring this in for a 4/5, but I get -1 because it is a punch, so it will be on a 4. As it is a 5, so that checks. No responses. I don't think we're gonna see anything like that.
Did I use this to pay for something like a moron?
When it was your turn, you did the response to get your extra card.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. My first enhance is I will draw 1 card for each copy of future charge in my card pool. There is 1, so I will draw 1 card.
Okay.
Yours?
What do we got there? That is a 3 mid for 4 damage. I'm gonna pass.
I will pass as well.
Is that a punch?
It is a punch. You will go against. I think this whole deck is punches.
Okay.
Letting it fly.
I'm letting it go.
Taking the 4.
Sure.
Okay. So that hit. So let's keep that.
And while he's like looking at his hand, momentum. I know one of the keywords is powerful X, which basically means
for every card you discard, your damage would go up
whatever
based
that
on the
number
powerful
is.
number is, and then there's also EX, which increases your speed by what the number is.
Yeah. So if it says powerful 2, you could discard
2 momentum and gain 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah.
We're gonna try planning ahead on a 5.
All right.
Of course. Yeah, why not? And then we will try. Let's get 1 more Recovery Girl's Kiss on 3. Oh, there goes all my attacks. And let's go ahead and try note taking on a 5. Bingo.
Got it.
All right. So these will come down to my stage. I have the choice to bring these to my momentum. I will bring future charge down. I don't know if I need momentum. Yes, I do. If I'm going to play that 1. I'll just bring them both down. Okay. Now it's over to you.
Another reason you may not want to put momentum is when your deck is exhausted.
Yes.
When you do get to reshuffle, but you lose not 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you shuffle your deck. The top 10 cards are removed from the game. So eventually you could deck your. I mean, you're gonna.
If you would deck your opponent, you actually win.
Yeah. All right. So I ready first. I will keep that card. So I need 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
Okay.
That
Sounds
is
good for me, huh?
Yeah, well, it was part of the reason I did not block the second attack because I wanted to do this. So,
signature right swing.
Signature right swing. So that is a 4 difficulty, a 3 check. I will. I'll get rid of an arrogant disposition. All right. So. Now we go to enhance. So, I'm going to use that ability. I'm going to discard
those 2 cards.
Those 2.
Joe making a comeback here.
Yeah, this.
I'm going to flip this and gain a health.
Oh no.
Yours?
You have 3 cards in your hand?
I do.
That is a high attack. So, oh man, that's this is not a great turn. I'm going to give it +2 speed.
Sure, your attack is +2 speed. I am going to guess that your next attack is a mid.
Okay.
Yours.
What do I do here? I kind of. I'm going to give it plus. I'm going to destroy this.
+2 damage.
+2 damage. Might regret that.
I am going to commit this and guess high. This is going to be your next attack.
Passing.
I will pass as well. So it's a 5.
It's a 5 high.
For 6.
For 6.
On an 8.
On an 8.
6. Hey, look at that. One of my 6s. 7, 8.
Well.
All right. Full block.
I will commit.
Respond. Yep. Draw a card. I have no response. Any other responses?
I will also do that one.
Yep.
I will
kick that out of your card.
Kick it out of my card pool. And let's. Oh.
Don't forget the 2 zones.
Oh, I should have read Burst of Speed.
Yeah, you should have.
All right, so I'm checking on a 2. That's a 5. I'm checking on a 3. That's a 5. Checking on a 4. 2 plus 2. I got a 5. Checking on a 4. I got a 5.
Yep.
Checking on a 4. 4 plus 0. And I got a 5. Wow. Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're at 10.
So then I'm
you are
done.
not in deadlock.
There is another key word called deadlock. That is when your opponent has more than 10 foundations.
There are enhances on cards that specifically say deadlock enhance. Your rival must have more than 10, and so in other words 11 or more, foundations to unlock the ability to use those keywords. I'm going to review rigorous training, even though that would gain me health, and then draw up to 5.
I had that big turn too, and then just couldn't even draw into.
Do it that way. Let's get this line correctly. So we're going to play a heroic strike on a 4. Checks a 5. Any responses? I don't think we'll have any. So, all right. First enhance is your rival commits 1 foundation for each punch attack in your card pool. So you will need to commit 1.
Let's cut the blank one.
Yep. Your enhance.
Or pass.
I will pass as well to the 4 high for 4.
4 high for 4. I will take it.
Okay.
Down to 15.
All right. Then we will come with another heroic strike on a 5.
Yep.
It checks. My first enhance will be for you to commit 2 foundations now that there are 2 punch attacks in my card pool.
1, 2.
Yours.
I pass.
I will pass as well. It's a 4 high for 4.
Okay. Taking it.
All right, we'll try a setup strike on a 6. Checks a 5, 6. All right, we're going to discard 1 momentum and give this attack +3 speed. Yours.
Okay. Is that a punch?
Yes, it is.
I'll give it -3 speed.
Okay, that goes away. Your next attack this turn gets +3 speed. Yeah, just put that there.
Pass.
I will pass as well. It's another 3 high for 5.
I think I'm more afraid of what's coming next.
No. No
it is
worries
called
there.
setup strike, so.
On a 7, we checked a 3, 4, 5.
One thing we haven't done yet too is you can always commit your character acts as a foundation.
I do not want
to. Yeah, I know you don't,
do
but
not
yeah.
want to. So we're gonna do that.
Because pretty much once you commit this, it's like the text box is blank.
There are cards that say playable while committed.
Yeah.
I don't see that in here. All right. So my first enhance is to dump my hand. This is coming from my character and give it plus 10 damage.
Yep.
Yours.
I'm going to give it minus 3 speed.
I'm going to turn around and give it plus 2 speed. I believe that's a flip. Yep.
I'm going to destroy.
Yep.
And since the damage is greater than my current health, it gets minus 3 speed.
Okay, so now we're at minus 1. I will commit this and draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yours.
Discard pile. I'll pass.
I will draw 1 card for each copy of future charged in my card pool. Yours.
Still gonna pass. Yep.
And I will pass as well. It is a very, very fast 2 speed for 14 damage. 2 mid.
Unfortunate.
So you're blocking on a 5.
On a 5.
Yeah, you got it.
There we go.
Full block.
Full block.
All right. So now, what are we gonna do after this?
So that 10 damage came from Midoriya's. That's his. Is it once
per turn?
Per turn.
Mm-hmm.
You what? Discard your hand.
Yes, and it gets plus 10.
So basically, you want to play
punch,
out
your punch attack.
Punch
specifically
attack. Okay.
punch. And we'll try this on a 4.
You committed out.
No, I got 2. And then just for sake, we're gonna, even though these hit, I will discard them. I will keep one of them for a moment.
Okay.
And we'll pass it on over to Joe.
All right, I have no cards to review. Drawing up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we go. I hear the fireworks outside already. I really probably have to do this in the proper order.
2 in hand, and can get through 12 health. Technically, I can gain 1, but you got that burst speed.
All right, let's.
It's 11.
Yeah, let's monster blast.
Mm-hmm.
Start with that.
On
Checking
4.
on a 4.
Good start for me.
3. I will exhaust the.
Sure, you want to do that?
What?
Commit your burst speed. Do it smart. Because then you want to destroy 1.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
So commit that. Yeah.
I'm hoping I do more. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. First enhance.
Well, then I will destroy.
Destroy that.
To give.
You want to do it on this one, or you know?
I might.
Wait.
Because that's a mid attack.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I.
Wait.
Or I draw your card. That's fine. I'll give.
Okay.
I'll destroy it.
So you get +2 for destroying a foundation with Bakugo's character card, and then there's a response when that enters
Yes,
your
after this
discard
card
pile.
enters my discard pile during your attack's enhanced step, your rival loses 2 health.
Cannot get me below 1, so
Correct.
it can't actually kill me. So I will get one of those health back.
Yep. I will pass.
Pass as well, so it's for 6.
And this one does have charge, fury, and range. None of those really do anything unless I think I've seen all of those on
And I
combo cards. Though.
Completely forgot my character. His other ability, Midoriya, is you can guess what the next attack is going to be, And if I successfully guess what his next attack will be, it comes in with -3 speed.
Well, you should probably just we'll say you did that.
All right, I'm going to say hi. And then I'm going to take this 6.
You're not going with the. Oh, did I even? I didn't even do that.
You didn't do that enhance.
Yeah,
so we'll do that enhance.
So
what does it do?
That's
so
low.
let's just let's reset it here. I'm going to say low because it's going to do that low enhance.
We'll jump in the TARDIS there.
Yep.
We'll go. Then I pass again.
Pass. So I took the 6. So yeah. Okay.
Took it?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I will.
Play a low or no. Oh, the Blast Rush Turbo. This one can hurt.
Oh wait, we should have.
No, that's
you didn't block it.
Yeah, no, yeah. You're in it. Well, so you would have brought it plus how much speed with that enhance? Next attack you play this turn as a low attack, destroy 1 foundation. So that happens. And since I guessed correctly, it would come in with.
Oh, you took a momentum though, I think, right? You gotta.
Yeah, destroy 1 rival momentum.
No foundation.
I know my cards.
You even said foundation.
I even, yeah. Destroy 1 rival foundation, so it appears to be your choice. I think it's easy.
Well, the one, yeah.
Yep. The one that's readied. So the floating effect for him guessing correctly is it would get -3 speed.
Okay.
So it's coming in for 1. So your first enhance. There are 2 very good enhances on that card, but unfortunately you can't play the 1.
Wow.
Because no card has left your card. Or no, is it when you do? No, I think it says specifically.
If you have discarded a card from your card pool,
which
yeah.
you did not.
But I will.
Do the other one.
I will discard 1 momentum. And then it gets +1 damage for each Fury attack.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, +10 damage. I will because I can, I will guess high for the next.
Okay.
Yours?
I'm going to flip this to discard 2.
Mm-hmm.
To draw 2.
Yep. Pass.
I'm going to give it, I might as well just go for it here, +2 speed.
Pass.
So that brings it back up to what?
3 total. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of overkill. I'll save that just in case. That's a little overkill.
Save for the next attack.
I'll pass.
All right. So I don't want to use this card, but I'm going to have to. So the speed of that attack currently right now is 3.
3.
And I'm going to block with a 3, so I need to check a 6. I only have 1 basically resource.
Needs to be a 5.
I need to check a 5. Oh, we got
there
it.
It is.
Full block.
That is a full block.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
you got
those
another
go away.
one.
And you did guess.
I guessed high.
Guess we just keep
the pressure on.
the pressure, right?
Ooh.
Checking on a 7.
7.
A 5. So.
Yeah, commit aggressive temper and one other one. Mm-hmm.
I'm dumb. I should have been.
Could have responded twice. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Could have responded with your character and responded with agitation.
Oh, yep. See.
Yeah. And instead of a 7, you would have only needed a 6.
Yeah, it's all good.
Teach you in the art of Bakugo 1.
Yeah, I don't usually play Bakugo.
I
So.
love Bakugo.
All right.
First enhance.
Sure. If it's if it's high, it gets more speed. If it's low mid, it gets.
Well, I'm all committed out, so I'm gonna pass. Second enhance.
I don't want that. I'm going to use that response. So destroy one foundation gets +2 damage, and then once this enters the discard pile, it gets another +2 damage. So
it's coming for 9. So even if I partially block, I'm dead. Pass.
Pass.
Well, guess what? All I have is a low block, so you got me.
Oh, good game.
So I would be a partial block, even if I would pass 5, 6, 7, which I don't have any 7s.
Yeah.
Being that that's an off zone, I would take half damage rounded up, which would be 5.
So that's the game there. I think we can. How long have we been going? We probably got one more in there. Yeah, we can do another quick one. Generally, it's what best of 3, right? In these, yeah.
Stay with these decks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
For now, we can expand later.
All right.
When someone builds some decks.
There's 9 of them sitting right there.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to think too hard, so I have this. Now if I can remember the correct order to do things.
All right, so let's get our life counters back up. So how usually My Hero works is it's best out of 3. Since I lost that first round, I would have the choice of going first or second. So I will go first. So we start with our character committed.
I mean, that was just all me having the appropriate block. Because even with his ability, even half damage is still a large chunk.
Yeah, if you see that determined victory smash, that's when you really got to be worried. Because if this damage is greater than 15 or greater, when this attack resolves, it goes back to my hand. Or there's another one that is, I'm trying to remember what it's called, where you discard 1 momentum, it gets +5 speed, only playable if the attack damage, I think, is 10 or 15 or greater. I can't remember.
So
no cuts. Okay. So
So
you can selectively mulligan.
Yes, first player has to.
I will keep this hand.
Does it get shuffled back in?
Yes, it does.
I'm just gonna do 1 there.
Wow. Wow. Talk about getting health back. Too bad this one doesn't do me any good when I build it right now, as you will see. All right. Ready?
Yep.
So, good impressions on a 2. Rigorous training on a 3, which if that was... what's great about rigorous training, when it's built down to your stage, you can respawn and gain 2 health, but I'm already at full health. Oh, then we got a Recovery Scroll Kiss, flip and gain 1 health. Recovery Scroll Kiss on a 3. And let's try for another Recovery Girl's Kiss on a 4. Hey, hey.
Oh, look at that.
And over to you. So remember, you can review up to 1 and draw 2, or just draw 1.
Draw 1. Alright, so let's do Burst Speed. Got it. Let's do Burst Speed. Got that one.
Yeah, you're beating out my 3 health gain with giving me 4 damage. Yeah.
Let's go with
Agitation.
That's kind of. You know what?
Sure.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you have him. Got
5. Let's do
on a 4.
On a 4. There's a 3. I will
get a gamble. There are 6 checks.
I think that's a card I want to make sure I get out. Oh, what about this? 5. There are a lot of 5 checks, but
Okay. I'll start by writing my stage. I can review up to one card, which I'm going to keep this card, and then I will draw up to my hand size, up to 6. So we are going to come with a reverse throw on a 5. It checks. First enhance will be if this attack deals 5 or more damage, I will draw a card.
And that is
a throw. It is a throw.
Mid.
It is a mid.
I will. Let's give it -3 speed.
That's -3 speed. Pass.
Pass.
It is a -1 mid 4/5, and yes, you do worry about the negatives.
All right.
So you are blocking on a 1.
On a 1.
Yeah, I think you blocked it. So
yep.
Being that it is a throw, you will still take half damage, rounded up. So
I'm taking 3.
Yep.
But it did not do the 5.
Nope, I do not get to draw my card. On a 5, checks a 5. My first enhance is I will draw 1 card for each copy of future charge in my card pool. There is 1, so I'll draw 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
Yours.
I'll pass.
I will pass as well. It is a 3 mid for 4.
I will begrudgingly take that.
Okay.
Because we don't block.
Not here in America. We will attempt this on a 4. Checks a 3, 4. And we'll check this one on a 4. Should have done that the other way. Yep. See, I should have played the 3 first, then the 5, and they both would have passed. Choices. We're going to stop there.
Stopping.
Bring these down. And yeah, we're momentum these. I know there's that attack in there that drains me each, and if I block it,
I will
discard my momentum.
I'm gonna keep those. So
Okay.
4 more cards. Oh, wow. Well, there you have it. All right.
Good hand. Oh, okay. It's not an angry hand. Not a lot of citrus in that hand, huh?
Nope. Another 3. I know that one's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get into tricky zone.
On a 4.
On a 4. There's a 3. I will. That. Let's go fight bad guys on a 4. You knew the attacks were coming.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
That's the attack. That's nasty for if I have momentum. Exploding pride. Do we keep him 1 in hand? Okay. On a 5. Checks.
That's it.
Okay. I will ready my stage. I will discard 1 to draw 4.
That was a no attack hand. That was rough.
Ouch.
I'm pretty sure you need attacks to win this game.
Yep. Unless you're playing present Mike and you want to mill him. Anybody out there?
Yeah, there's a few people. No one's really chatting. I've been trying to keep an eye on it.
All right. Yeah.
They're all quiet.
We are not liking our hand either, so on a 2.
Ah.
On a 3, we're going to try and sculpt. On a 3. Checks, and we will hand it off to you.
All right. You know. I keep that card. 3, 4, 5, 6. Slay 9. I think I do. So.
Curious.
This is an awful 2 hands.
Good for me.
Good for you.
Well, there's no deadlock enhances in here, so don't worry about it. I don't think there are any in these 2 rival decks.
Yeah, this is latent skill.
Yeah.
That would be helpful if it was out.
Been, yeah.
Another latent skill.
There we go.
That's what I'm afraid of, though. Aggressive temper on a 4. That's a 5. Let's fight bad guys on a 4. That's a 3.
That's offensive, yeah.
Yeah. In danger. On a 4. That's a 5, and that is all I'm going to do.
Okay. I'm gonna keep.
I don't think I've ever seen it this.
I'm gonna keep this hand.
This littered.
That is a big wall to get through.
I only kept 1 card.
Alright, let's start with the Delaware Smash on a 4.
Oh, the old Delaware Smash.
Which this is a good one because this has a keyword that we have not come across yet. This says the keyword flash.
Oh, that's right.
Whenever
Let me see if I remember that. Is that a no enhanced step?
No enhanced
No
step.
enhanced step.
There are, if you have responses to the attack being played, you may play them. Otherwise, it's no responses. If you have none, no enhances, catch. It is a 4 mid for 6.
I think I'm taking it.
All right. Next up, we're going to throw a Velocity Punch on a 5.
Yep.
3, 4.
Oh, I like that. I like cards getting committed.
Should have played that wrong. I need that. Oh. No. Yeah, looks like we're going to commit a passing.
That can be the hard part of this game is...
Yeah, which one?
Because once you commit them, like we said, that enhance is gone. So,
Okay.
Or for the most part.
Alright, so we're going to discard 1 momentum. And we are going to give this +3 damage. That is from Gift from Mom.
Yeah, I was just looking at that in hand. Okay.
Yep.
I am... passing.
I will pass as well. It is a 4 low, 4-7. When are you going to decide to block? Okay.
Not that one. Josh, it's July 4th and we're in America. I'm not blocking.
On a 6. Checked a 3, 4, 5, 6. Since I am at full health, I guess I really don't need the Recovery Girl's Kiss. Alright, my first enhance is I'm going to flip this to give my next punch attack -1 difficulty to check.
Okay. I still got 3 cards. Why pass?
Going to discard this to give it +3 damage. Yeah, because it's a no attack. That's the cost.
I'll give it -3 speed.
-3 speed. I'm going to make you think about it. With note-taking, we will destroy this to give it +1 damage.
Uh-huh.
Make it lethal. Yours?
I'm going to endanger...
So it's at 1 speed.
1. I'll pass.
I will pass as well. It is a 1 low for 8 damage. So blocking, well, you can't. That's a high block.
I did that again.
Yeah.
I looked at the wrong. I looked at the attack. Ah! Well, I don't think I could have blocked any of those. I could have blocked the first one.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Midoriya wins.
That is game. Boy, that was... I didn't get a single attack off. Like... I didn't feel that I mean, I could have... This attack would have been kind of useless. I mean, the momentum is where that...
Yeah.
Without momentum, that's just the...
Yeah, and you do want to use that second or third after you clear one out of your card pool, because that +1 speed and +3 damage. Anything to get speed boosts is where it's at.
Yeah.
Because even though, well, you've seen 2 attacks that we threw against each other with more than 10 damage, but they weren't fast enough, we were able to block each of them out.
So we'll, I think we'll wrap up here. Just a heads up. So we've had multiple conversations. The card game, the TCG genre is I think there's some dents in the Magic armor, and there's some openings for other games. I know in our store here, my store, I mean, really, Magic is, you know, I have a solid Commander community, but right now it's Flesh and Blood and My Hero, and had one of those games it's kind of like pulling from that same disgruntled TCG crowd. So both games are pulling from a small community. Gameplay wise, I enjoy this. I did play this about 2 years ago. I did play the Mortal Kombat. There's a Sub-Zero Scorpion starter set, which I really had a lot of fun. It does have that fighting game feel where you're like blocking, attacking.
Another keyword in that is desperation. If your hero is below half their health,
that's
that
right.
Opens up the desperation, which Scorpion wants to be at desperation the entire time.
Yeah, because I think that's who I played. I could be wrong. But yes, the game. I really think the gameplay of this is a solid gameplay. The deck. So if I compare the games that I know well enough, Magic the Gathering, I think gameplay is if I'm going to compare My Hero, Flesh and Blood, Magic, I'm putting gameplay of Magic at the lowest of the 3. But the deck building of Magic, just because of the sheer number of cards.
Yes, and actually, let me grab something out of my bag.
Is so it's kind of it's. I think this game is, for me, number 2 and number 2. I think I do like Flesh and Blood a little better, and I think it's more the fantasy. I'm not a anime. Yeah. If I was this is a no-brainer. Yeah. If I was in anime, this is
got me into
no-brainer.
Because I have not played any collectible card games since Dragon Ball Z, the old score, 2000, early 2000. Prior to that, Decipher, Star Wars, Star Trek.
Yeah.
But there are.
But this game with deck, I think Flesh and Blood is the least in deck because the hero based in Flesh and Blood, you can, if you're a warrior, you can only play warrior cards or generic cards. At least this. So with Bakugo, I have 3 options.
And then if you go with Bakugo 2.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They've been coming out with different versions of the character. So
which Bakugo 1 is
which
air, death,
totally
fire,
changes. It keeps death
and keeps fire, but opens up earth.
Earth, yeah.
Okay. So there are, as of this moment, 76 different characters. But as you can see, like with All Might, there are 4 different versions of All Might.
Yeah.
Right now, there are 2 different versions of Midoriya and Bakugo.
And this seems weird. We were talking about with one new character, Cemento. You can play All Might. The one All Might wants to play the other All Mights in the deck. But you can if they match a symbol, you can put other characters in your deck, and you're like, well, why does it do that?
It's a 6 check.
It's a 6 check. It's a 0 block.
0 mid block. Yep.
So there is that. The new Cemento guy has some, like, if you reveal a card, if yours is higher,
I don't have him yet. So
yeah, it does something weird where you get to choose like powerful 2, stun 2.
Which I know, talking to John, the other thing that surprised him as well is you can have a 10-card sideboard. You start with your deck. If you go to an event, you would have to hand in your deck list, and then you have your sideboard. After the first game, you can sideboard. You can change characters as long as the symbols match. Yes.
Yeah, if you had a fire Bakugo, you could swap
change into Shoto, Todoroki.
Yeah.
You know, so I had that.
Which is kind of interesting. And even in that case, you could even have 9 other cards that work. You know what I mean? Like, take out the Bakugo card. Because there's a couple Bakugo responses.
Yes, exactly. Bakugo only. Yep.
So yeah, that I never thought of that. That's an interesting.
Yep.
So they're on wave 2 of this right now.
Correct. You have the original set, and then Crimson Rampage was the second set.
I think being critical of the game, I think they're like right now I think that there's so many promo cards, but the redemption program helps you get it, and we're not even gonna get into that. But the redemption program right now is, I think the game. I think this is a common thing that happens in games. It explodes quicker than they are prepared for. So I think it'll be a fixed problem in the near future. But
and then there's some Soul Calibur personalities.
Okay.
Sean Kwok, Keelik, and
so one of the big things, if it's hard to, I don't know if we can see that, they cleaned up the formatting.
Yes, they did.
Quite a bit. If you look at the old, I'm gonna say it wrong again.
Universal Fighting System.
Yeah, UFS.
So actually, that has the old UFS on the back of it.
It is absolutely cleaned up. Like, they did a good job. And I know we've talked. I would love to even see reprints of these old sets and maybe just. I don't know how much work that would be to clean up the. You know what I mean? Like, maybe make some changes that need to be changed.
Yeah, Soul Calibur is still readily available. Good luck trying to find Mortal Kombat, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, good luck finding at a reasonable price.
And if you do buy, keep your empty packs.
Yes, on the back there is a little skull. Looks like the death symbol. And it says redemption.
Yes.
That is part of the redemption system we talked about. So when it's up and working properly, any promo card out there is available through the redemption program.
Non-foil, but yeah.
Non-foil, but so if you want a card, that was my concern when the game came out. It's like, oh, well, there's promos. How do I get? Yeah.
Plus Ultra, very good card. Only usable with first set characters, but you can get them through the redemption program because this was a Plus Ultra pack exclusive that you could only get for participating in locals.
Yeah, so they have these Plus Ultra. Then they also have Victory packs, which are the same cards but say Victory on them. Then there's Judge ones that say Judge on them. Mm-hmm. So they are collectible. That there are expensive versions of the cards out there.
There's some idiot I know that has to have them all.
So that was my major concern. But once I saw the redemption program, I was okay with it. Like, okay, as long as people can get these cards, and in the new box, they added the 2 promo packs and the
you have what are
random XR card.
So in every booster box, there are 2 quirk packs, which is basically 5 promos that are only found in basically the box topper. And then there's also a box topper. In set 1, it was a action card called Go Beyond.
Yes.
And then in set 2, which I still have some sealed, it was a random XR.
Which 2 of you actually drew the XSR from the box topper.
Which the XSR, so there are 2.
So rarity is common, uncommon, rare,
ultra rare, and then super rare.
Super rare.
So the super rare from this set was the one that's in my left hand, the Joint Effort Offensive.
The first one had 2, didn't it?
Yeah. There's 2 in each set.
Okay.
But you can see the difference between these two is that text there on the left-hand side. So the card on the, this is the XSR.
That's the Japanese writing.
Yeah, and
down
that's
the side.
The SR.
They are really cool. I wouldn't know because I've
Never
in
pulled
about
one?
in about 6 to 8 boxes I've yet to see an SR, which is kind of shocking, but I'll take my luck with flesh and blood. And
Yeah, a little bit better.
And convert that.
So from the first set.
So the game definitely has what are the 10%,
1% or 5% full counting, which is a beautiful foil card.
Yep.
And then the other one is, well, actually, there's one of the provisional promos.
Oh wow.
So it's full art.
Yep.
There's 7 of those, which they are expensive. And the other XR.
And there also is a first edition and an unlimited run for the set.
There is
then the Nitro Explosion Ignition. Again, I don't know what they are. I don't get those. All right, well, we appreciate everyone hanging out with us tonight. Maybe you can get out and see some fireworks. I'm sure on the way home, I keep hearing them out there, so I'm sure I will see them on the drive home too. So thank you, everyone, and we will catch you on the next stream. See ya.
Bye.